Hey everyone, happy Saturday night. I am making dinner and I thought, what the heck, I'm going to go ahead and shoot another episode of Cooking with Miss K. So tonight I'm making no bean sweet potato chili, turkey sweet potato chili, and right now I'm sauteing 1 red onion that I've diced and 3 garlic cloves, and I just ran those through my garlic press. And now I'm going to add 1 pound of ground turkey. And if you caught my episode a couple of days ago, I made the tomato and basil meatloaf, which it also had a little tongue twister there, or a little tongue tied there. But it also had sweet potato fries. So this is kind of almost the same ingredients, but I'm making the sweet potato chili with this. And so I just put that in, and I'm just going to season that with a little bit of salt and some cumin, some ground cumin, however you say that. So I'm just going to sprinkle that while I brown it. And this is going to cook for a few minutes. And I just also, you know what, I'm going to go ahead and add a little more olive oil to this as well, just because the bottom is getting a little, needing a little more oil. And I also just posted, check out my story. One of my fabulous mentors in Arbonne, Shelby Mota, is going to be doing a healthy happy hour tomorrow night, Sunday night at 6 p.m. So if you're interested in checking out what this whole healthy lifestyle is that I'm talking about all the time, powered by Arbonne, go ahead and message me for the link. It's on Zoom, which now everyone is familiar with Zoom because we're forced to be inside right now. So thank goodness we have Zoom. So just message me for the link, and you can pop on. It's tomorrow night at 6 p.m. Pacific time, and you'll just kind of learn some information that might be helpful to you. And if it's something that you want to join me on, the next group starts on April 6th. So, all right, this is browning up pretty good. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add, I ended up making a whole turkey the other day because that was what I found at the grocery store last week, and it took me a couple of days to have the frozen turkey defrost. So I have some stock left over from that, and you can either make soup, which is what I did with part of it, or you can just hold it off and make other recipes with it. So this recipe actually called for chicken broth, but I'm going to use the turkey stock. This is 2 cups. It called for 1.5 cups, but I usually feel like I need to add a little bit more. So I went ahead and added a little bit more of that, and I'm going to mix that around, and then I'm going to add my sweet potatoes. I'm going to add my seasonings, and this is cumin, however you say it, paprika, and chili powder. So I'm going to add that, and I'll have to adjust the spices. I usually start kind of slow on the spices, and then I usually rock them up if I need to, because it's easier to do that than if you add them and you added too much. Oh, and I'm also going to add a bay leaf too. So I'll post the recipe in the comments because I'm not exactly giving you measurements right now. You'll want to take this out when this is done cooking, and it's going to simmer for about 25 minutes. Excuse me. And then I'm also going to add a can of diced tomatoes. And I prefer the little petite diced tomatoes. So I'm going to give this a nice little stir. And I'm going to cover it and let it simmer for, like I said, about 25 minutes, or until the tomatoes, or the sweet potatoes rather, are tender. So this is just a really good, healthy recipe that my family and I really like. And this came from, I think, either week 3 or 4 of the fall healthy living recipes. But it's super convenient, it's super easy. Oftentimes I'll take this for lunch if I had it the day before or the night before, and it's just a super yummy dish. So if you try it, let me know, and I hope you guys are all having a fantastic night. And I'm having my sparkling water in my Firestone wine glass here. My husband and I got married at Firestone Winery up in Los Olivos. So cheers to you, and have a great Saturday night.